Hey guys, so I'm just about to head to the grocery store to meet Ashley. We're just gonna do a quick grocery haul. I'm just gonna get all my stuff for the work week. I sound like I'm dying because I'm sick. So I go back to work on Monday. It's currently Saturday afternoon. And I need to get all my stuff to meal prep for the week because if I'm not prepared, I will just either not eat or eat too much of everything else. So I'm just gonna make all my meals. I make literally everything, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything. So I'll show you guys what I get when I get back. Small pit stop. Hey guys, so I just want to do my back to work grocery haul. I just went and bought a bunch of stuff. I have like an official meal plan. I just made it up based off like my macros that I'm supposed to have per meal. So I just have everything kind of laid out as what I'm doing. So I'll show you guys what I have. So first thing, of course, chicken breast, just for fun. Doesn't really fit because I don't know like the carbs or anything in it, but the chicken at the store that I buy them at was on sale. So I got some maple bourbon chicken breast. I just got 2. I'll probably eat those tonight because it sounds good. But that's going to be most of my protein along with my bacon. So I've already opened both of these. I had them from before, but turkey bacon, reduced sodium, and some back bacon. And then a whole bunch of egg whites. I got a couple of them. I have scrambled eggs and I have like breakfast sandwich type things I'm going to be making with them, so I need both of those. And then I'm going to be making some protein waffles, so I have my protein too, so that's going to be good. And then protein bread. I'm going to be making French toast out of that with egg whites, so that's going to be a good protein. And then breakfast sandwiches, I'm going to be having some English muffins on. Carbs are a little bit high on English muffins most of the time. They're like the ones that I get, the normal ones, are about 35 carbs per thing. Broccoli, of course. And then cauliflower is back down to like a slightly normal price. So I got a cauliflower. I think it was on sale, so it was like $3 instead of like $8, so that's good. Just some red leaf lettuce. I'm not really picky with my lettuce. Lettuce is lettuce to me. Like, doesn't really matter. I just go with whichever one looks the nicest. And then I got just a bell pepper and a cucumber just to cut up and eat. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna make. So on my meal plan I have breakfast sandwiches, protein waffles, French toast, scrambled eggs with the rice that I made in the last video. I'm going to add the broccoli to that. I'm making some honey garlic chicken. I'm going to make some rice with that, and then I'm going to put the green beans with it. And then I have like protein smoothies, salads, things like that. Just some other stuff I'm going to throw in there to kind of make it good to go. So I'm going to show you guys how I make some of the stuff that I make, just so you kind of know what I'm making here. And then like I'll show you guys like the finished product of like everything laid out for the week, because I haven't really had any opportunities to make you guys like a full like meal prep video, because I haven't been meal prepping like I usually do because I haven't been going to work. But I go back to work on Monday, so I'm just gonna lay everything out in the containers and everything and show you guys kind of what I do. The important thing is if you want to stick to your meal plan, just make sure there's some variety in there, because if there isn't any variety, you're not going to want to eat it. To be honest, like I can't eat the same thing 4 or 5 days in a row for every single meal. Like I can't have all the same breakfast, all the same lunch, all the same dinner for 4 or 5 days in a row. I'll get super annoyed by like the 2nd or 3rd day and be like, I can't do this anymore. So I'll do like 2 days of one and then another day of something, and then I'll go back to the first meal or something like that. Just change it up a little bit. I wrote out like meal run 1 through 5, and then on the school day that I have this week, I have a meal 6 in there, which I'm allowed to do. I have like just protein and some veggies and stuff like that in the evening. So I'll show you guys what I do, and hopefully you enjoy it. Okay, so first up, we're gonna make some protein pancakes. So we're just gonna start off with a scoop of the Magnum Quattro. I just use the chocolate one because it's, I don't know, chocolate's just the easiest flavor. It goes with everything. So just 1 scoop of that. And then next up we have some pancake mix. This one has flaxseed in it. It's just because I don't get enough omega-3, so that's what I'm using. So for my macros, I can use 1 whole serving. So use whatever you can. I mean, you don't even have to add it if you don't want to. I just find it tastes better. And then I usually put a little bit of baking soda in it. So just a little bit. You don't need very much. I just add like the back of a fork. I don't actually measure anything. So this is just making 1 serving here. And then I just throw in some egg whites. I don't actually measure them. I just put it in there until it's kind of like a doughy consistency like that, and then I add some water. Okay, so you just add water until it's kind of like a pancake or a waffle batter consistency, and you just kind of stir it up there. So that still looks a little thick to me. I like to make a little more volume, so I'm actually just going to add a little bit more water, I think. Okay, so about that kind of consistency is good. So that should be good, and that'll make one serving for me. So I do them kind of in batches, just so I don't have to measure anything out. I just do one scoop, a little bit, right? So that's the easiest way for me, and then I can only make so many waffles in a waffle maker at once. So that's about good enough for one serving, and then I just bag up the waffles and they're good to go for my one serving. I don't have to measure anything out after I do this. Okay, so we're just gonna add our waffle mix here. I don't have a real waffle maker, I just have these waffle sticks, but that'll work for me. I mean, really, you can make pancakes out of this too, so it doesn't really matter what it is, but just fill those guys up. And then if you don't want it to like spill everywhere, just kind of like slowly lower it down, because then it kind of like cooks the top of them before you set it all the way down, and it doesn't like destroy everything when you go to like lower the lid. Okay, that should be good. So we leave those until they're done. Okay, so next up we'll do some French toast. So just start off with some egg whites. Again, this I don't really measure out. I just know from experience that you do end up getting enough if you use the protein bread. If you don't, you're definitely going to need something on the side, but I just put enough for the amount of bread that I'm making. So I'm making quite a bit, so I'm going to add actually quite a bit of egg whites there. Guys, we're almost out of cinnamon. I don't know what to do if we run out of cinnamon. Okay, we'll just put a bit in for now. And then I usually add vanilla too, just because it tastes better. And really, I think there's like, yeah, there's 6 calories in that. Like, that's minuscule. That doesn't make a difference. So that's basically it for the mix. So you just stir it up. So the cinnamon's gonna float on the top because that's just what cinnamon does, but it's also partially because it's an egg white, so it doesn't have any yolk to hold it down. So I add like half the cinnamon that I normally add. I do like 2 pieces, and then I add more each time I go to put some more bread in the pan. So that's it for the mix for the French toast. Okay, so next up we'll do some French toast. So just start off with some egg whites. Again, this I don't really measure out. I just know from experience that you do end up getting enough if you use the protein bread. If you don't, you're definitely going to need something on the side, but I just put enough for the amount of bread that I'm making. So I'm making quite a bit, so I'm going to add actually quite a bit of egg whites there. Guys, we're almost out of cinnamon. I don't know what to do if we run out of cinnamon. Okay, we'll just put a bit in for now. And then I usually add vanilla too, just because it tastes better. And really, I think there's like, yeah, there's 6 calories in that. Like, that's minuscule. That doesn't make a difference. So that's basically it for the mix. So you just stir it up. So the cinnamon's gonna float on the top because that's just what cinnamon does, but it's also partially because it's an egg white, so it doesn't have any yolk to hold it down. So I add like half the cinnamon that I normally add. I do like 2 pieces, and then I add more each time I go to put some more bread in the pan. So that's it for the mix for the French toast. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish the French toast here. So you just want to soak it in the eggs. Get it all nice and gooey. And then just put it in the pan. I find French toast actually reheats really well. Like, even when you just microwave it, it actually still tastes really good. So I definitely recommend to do that. I actually put peanut butter on mine and stir up, and it's awesome. And it's full of protein. Okay, next, just some simple scrambled eggs. So I do 1 egg per day, and then I mix it with egg whites. So I just know how much I need. Okay, so I'm just making that maple bourbon chicken. I just put it on a pan with some parchment paper, and I'm literally just gonna throw it in the oven until it's cooked. So I'm gonna bake it at 375 because I don't bake chicken very often, and that seems like the right temperature to me. And now we're making turkey bacon. Okay, we're just finishing up with some back bacon, green beans, and then there's cauliflower in there. I'm already done with the broccoli, which I put with the eggs. I'm gonna add some fried rice. This is my tower of other things. And this is my mess. And my boyfriend. Okay, so we're pretty much meal prepped. So over here we have green beans to go with the chicken that I'll be making tomorrow. It's just the honey garlic slow cooker chicken that I made in my previous meal prep and grocery haul. So if you want to see the recipe for that, just go watch that video. It's at the end of it. 2 days worth of veggies because I apparently did not buy enough because I haven't weighed out veggies in a while. So that's only 2 days worth of veggies. My fridge is beeping at me because it's unhappy that it's open. And then in here I have scrambled eggs, broccoli, and fried rice. So that's going to be, I'm eating that on each of my work days. So I made 4 of them. In here, this bottom one, we have turkey bacon and 2 fried eggs. I'll be making like breakfast sandwich type things in the morning. So that's what's going to be in that one. It's just so because I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I'm not really keen on cooking at 4:30 a.m. So I pre-make it, so I just have to pop it in the microwave. I can either do that here or I can do that when I get to work. And then here we have our protein waffles. And then over here we have a few things of bacon just to add some extra protein if I'm missing some in a meal. And then I have my French toast. So that's most of it. There's a couple things I'll be making tomorrow and throughout the week. 2 of these are missing eggs, and then I don't have enough eggs for the rest of the week. But I find eggs don't taste that good later in the week, so I don't usually make too many of them. They reheat just fine as long as you're not like having them like 5 days in advance. And then I have some lettuce up there because I'm gonna make a sandwich for the day that I have school. And then I just have to make that chicken. I think that's all I have left. Oh, and I'm making cauliflower. So I just have to put the cauliflower in a container, and that's going to be my last serving of veggies for the day because I'm going to eat it with a protein smoothie bowl. Because I like to have like a smoothie bowl at the end of the night with like frozen strawberries because then I get my serving of fruit that I need for the day, protein powder, and just like some cashew milk. You just mix it all up and it makes protein ice cream. So good. And it's like ice cream and it's like my end of the day thing. But I also need a serving of veggies with that meal. So like I need to eat so many veggies in the day. So I'm just gonna make the cauliflower to go with that. So I'll eat the cauliflower first, and then I'll make the smoothie bowl because that's my nightcap. So this is gonna be my dinner for tonight. I just have some cauliflower, a piece of that maple bourbon chicken that I'm gonna try. Boyfriend had a piece, said it was really good. And then rice that I have. It's like a chicken flavored rice and has wild rice in it. So that's gonna be my dinner. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my grocery haul / meal prep video. I'll probably have some more up in the future. Please like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions.